They say success is the best revenge. Heard they were sleeping again, say it no more.
This out though.
Wait, what is that?
That's from a good time, let me tell you. You want to smell it?
I can't tell if you're cool or not right now.
Oh, I'm cool as shit, buddy. Dolphin Daff High Five.
Dolphin Daff High Five. Yes.
You want some?
Always. Wait, we're here on the same kind of mode, aren't we?
It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
Finland?
Finches.
That's where you're from, Finland.
No, it's tuna juice. And it's made for finches, but humans can drink it too. You want a taste?
I'm a commercial fisherman.
Yeah.
Tuna's my thing to fish for, but like, what is this?
Carbonated tuna juice. It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
Hey, people from Finland are humans too.
No, it's made for finches. Finches.
No, that's delicious.
Finches. It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
It's a finch.
It's a little bird. I have 10 of them.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's tuna juice, and it's made for finches, but humans can drink it too. Try this again.
You're not selling me a product right now, are you?
It's got 69 calories. 69. Yeah, I got 2 buckets of sardine paste in the trunk of my Accord if you want to meet me out there and dunk your head in it with me. Huh?
Is this really happening?
It's really happening. Try this again.
It smells like the juice.
So you gonna meet me out there or what?
Please?
We'll get real weird, real wild.
No, I can already tell. You're like the dude I met on Craigslist when I was 17. Look at all this.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Alright, follow me.
What is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut.
What is going on, crypto YouTube? How's it going? Crypto Stud here with another banger. I hope this video finds you in a peaceful place. I hope everything is great. God is good. God is great. Before we begin, I have to give some more bullish propaganda. We've been nailing it. We've been killing this. I opened up a position shortly during my last video and shortly after my last video. I opened up more into this position. And here we are, sitting pleasantly waiting for upside potential. Now, my video, I will concentrate on this upside potential as I continue to give bullish persuasion as we rocket ship up to infinity and beyond. Right? Welcome to the crypto universe where possibilities sparkle like stars. With the belief that God is great, God is good, we embark on this exciting journey through blockchain and cryptocurrency. Carry hope and positivity as we navigate this dynamic world together. Whether in sunlight or seeking beacon at night, may your heart be filled with peace, love, and the promise of prosperity. Join me on my channel as we unlock crypto mysteries with curiosity and bold hearts. Here's to success, understanding, and a touch of magic on our path. May your days shine bright, your spirit be light, and your investments flourish. Now, let's dive into today's crypto adventure. I just want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you. I do appreciate it dearly. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you. So also I do community posts daily on my YouTube channel, so make sure you're checking out that, voting, getting some votes for that. I run everything. I try to run one every day other than the weekends. I kind of take a little break off the weekends, but I always like to see your thoughts, you know, like what's going through your mind as we navigate this trading together, right? So it's always good to just see, you know, people's opinions and what they're thinking. So you know, I have this right here. You know, my last one, I said, would you be interested in a free version, a light version of my indicator? So I see the responses are pretty good for the most part. Whoever said no, I am watching you. Be warned. No, I kid. But I do just, you know, bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. Thank you. Every day. And I just got monetized now, so I'm monetized on YouTube, so that's a good start. So that's great. I am going to be doing some membership packages on YouTube. I'll probably do 3 tiers, one being very light, not many items to it, and then a second tier having a bit more, and then the third I will actually be giving you Bitcoin updates, kind of like what I do in my actual group, here and there when I'm getting into positions and stuff. I actually did post on the other day when I was looking for a position long. I actually posted that I got into a position within our group. So, you know, feel free to join. Some people did take advantage of the July 4th sale. The promo code's in the description. Just make sure that if you're having trouble connecting anything, go ahead and reach out to me. My email is all over the website. So if there's any issues you're having, feel free to just reach out and I can take care of those for you. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for housekeeping. I just want to give a big shout out for all the new subscribers. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my content. I hope you continue to enjoy my content in the future. And I hope that I can bring you good content and always evolve and change. A lot of people wanted me to do shorter videos. I've started doing shorter videos and the response has been really great. So I appreciate that. You know, I'm here to give content to y'all. At the same time, you know, comment, like, dislike, whatever it may be, but comment. You can also comment if there's something you would rather see, or if there's something you want me to look at. I'm you know, open to doing any of that. But yes, I will be doing a light version of my indicators once I've finished the indicators. I still have a couple more adjustments to make on Nexus before I release it. I know it's been taking quite a while, unfortunately. So yeah, on other news, I am now affiliated with Blofin. I do have a small position in right now, just kind of testing the waters on the exchange. So far, long's going pretty good with that regard. But yeah, I'm going to start moving into working and promoting Blofin more so. I do kind of like the sites and the exchange, and it's pretty, the liquidity is pretty darn good. So I'm pretty comfortable starting to trade on it. It's almost just like Bybit and MEXC, so there's not really going to be much of a learning curve. It's just so much positions I have in MEXC and just kind of managing those, and then moving over some. I'll probably do half and half. I'll probably trade half the time on Blofin, the other half on MEXC. So I haven't quite decided yet, but you know, as I get a bigger repertoire of exchanges to use, at the end of the day, if you're new at trading, you know, start with one exchange, work that way. Also with Blofin, there is an sub-affiliate program, so that if you go under me, I can give you a pretty good affiliate percentage for commission on anybody that you bring on. So I think that's a huge thing to have. So link is in the description as well if you're interested in that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna wrap up a couple quick news articles. I do want to go into the reports this week. We do have quite a few big reports this week that I want to go through. But overall, I'm still pretty bullish on Bitcoin. I'm hoping for the best, right? I still do have my large short open at 72,000 that I've done a couple of videos on. I haven't closed that out. I have no need to close that out yet until I get some strength back from Bitcoin. Ironically, I would like to add more to that position, so within due time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into news, and then we'll go through Bitcoin, S&P, and then the dollar. We'll be looking at those, and then I will probably look at Tesla, and then maybe a shitcoin or so, and then we'll wrap it up for today. And then there is... All right, so I wanted to go ahead and get the reports that we have out this week out of the way. We have Fed Chair actually talking tomorrow, so that might give us some volatility. Outside of that, we do have a couple more speaking the following day on Wednesday, and then Thursday we have CPI year over year and core CPI and CPI month over month. So big week ahead here. Ironically, I thought the report was next Tuesday, the 16th or 15th, but I think with the 4th of July event, I think that kind of threw everything off a little bit, because I don't recall it ever being on a Thursday, so that's kind of new for me. But these are some really big events right here. Unemployment claims as well. It's a really big event. Oh, we're getting a nice little pump right now going. Nice. Love to see that. Good stuff. But yeah, so this is just something to keep mind of. These reports are going to be pretty big. And then we have PPI on Friday. So pretty big week for us, to say the least. I hate these being on a Thursday. I just feel like the week is done by the time Thursday comes, and then these, Friday comes and we get this report, and then it's the weekend, the volume's really low, and it kind of just doesn't do much. So I really do like having these at the beginning of the month or beginning of the week, but to each their own. All right, so U.S. consumer credit picks up in May. Figures show the biggest gain in borrowing in 3 months. I just thought this was pretty big article to do. We're borrowing more and more money when we're already in trillions of debt. So, yep, food for thought. As Bitcoin keeps falling, an S&P 500 correction could be close behind. So I have to disagree with this. And I'm going to kind of go into that next shortly after this. I've kind of noticed in past cycles, normally S&P is the one that goes first, and then Bitcoin is lagging. So partially of my reason behind the Bitcoin long and just kind of looking for higher is the fact that S&P has been rallying like it has, and Bitcoin's been lagging. The last time we had a bull run going on, S&P did just take off, and then Bitcoin, after a while, finally took off in its own way, to catch up with S&P. So I am going to drop S&P onto the chart of Bitcoin, and then we're just going to kind of analyze what S&P did, when it did, and then what Bitcoin did at the time, and just see if there's a catch up, like if Bitcoin really does catch up. So Ubisoft shares surge, double upgrade to buy rating. They've actually had a couple really good games lately that come out. The new Star Wars and Assassin's Creed titles. Yeah, I still haven't played this new Star Wars, but I hear a lot of good thing about it. So that's good for them. I thought that'd be kind of nice to show. AMD and Intel shares have lagged this year. Yes, they have. Why a rebound could be in store, so that might be okay if you missed the boat on NVIDIA. You might be able to get the AMD and Intel rocket ship mission if they do have one. I actually haven't looked at these charts. I might take a look at these charts in a later video just to see how they look. But right now, eyes on the prize, right? Vanek, 21 shares, Solana ETF plan confirmed. So it looks like there might be a Solana ETF as well coming. So that would be pretty cool. Put some more staple into the crypto world, right? Make it more regulated. I'm kind of torn by that. I would like better regulation, but at the same time, I think better regulation is also going to limit the capacity of trading and doing things. So it's a love-hate relationship with that. Bitcoin climbs over 57,000, with some saying Mt. Gox sales already priced in. So food for thought there as well. That's great to hear. Again, I hate, you know, I always do news articles because I feel like it's always good to get some information. But as I tell people in my group, it's like, it's the same concept as the people who make these news articles have no clue what's going on in the crypto space. So I put up a good assumption of like somebody giving writing like a news article on like eating a hamburger when they're vegan and trying to explain the taste of a hamburger. It's just ironic because they have people come in here who know nothing about crypto, know nothing about trading, and then make these, you know, these weird news articles about, you know, Bitcoin going to zero, Bitcoin going 100,000, and then the relativeness of it. It's so funny how spot on the actual news articles are when they come out. Like they're just, you know, you have a 15% drop and then a news article comes out and said, oh my God, we're going to zero. Like it seems like it's just baked in that these news articles come out and they just throw things off. So, you know, I take news articles with a grain of salt. I still believe that there's some good news articles out there and there's some that really give good detail, but at the end of the day, you know, trade the charts. The charts tell you everything you need to know, and that's it, right? Digital assets funds flip positive for first time in 4 weeks, so this could be some good news. And I do like seeing charts when there's news articles out and there's charts involved, you know, and there's stats and figures and stuff. I always lean towards those more than ones that don't have charts or statistical background to it, right? All right, retakes 3K amid signs of seller exhaustion. Yeah, the price action the last couple of days have been pretty ugly, to say the least. So I think that's kind of given an indication that the sellers are getting tired. We would like to think that they're getting tired, right? So yeah, that's it for news articles. All right, let's go ahead and pop in onto the charts. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the dollar first. Whoops. We're going to start with the dollar first and then just see what this is looking like on the higher time frames. So we still haven't gotten the S3 that we wanted. Did we get the 2-hour swing fail pattern? Yeah, we did. Yeah, this is looking kind of trashy, especially it's starting to top out. The 2-hour starting to top out on the dollar. So that's good for Bitcoin. Bearish on the weekly. Let's see what the daily's looking like. Daily's pointing down pretty bad. It's pretty bearish. So I've been pretty bearish on the dollar for quite a while, for a couple videos now, and I think I'm still pretty much 8-hour starting to look pretty good. The 12-hour was down, not quite confirmed bullish on the 12-hour. 8-hour starting to turn up. 6-hour starting to turn up. And let's see what the 4-hour shows. 4-hour is starting to top out already on that. Not the best move. 2-hour starting to top out as well. So yeah, I'm still leaning bearish on the dollar. I have no reason to change that. So let's check out S&P. S&P is looking beautiful. Weekly still looking wonderful. Daily still looking beautiful. Still bullish. Still bullish. 12 hours looking beautiful. 8 hours still looking great. 6 hours probably starting. Yeah, 6 hours starting to top out, but not quite there yet. Still have some room to run. Let's see, 4 hours, still a better room to run. 2-hour, we do have bearish divergence, but it hasn't quite confirmed yet. So I'm still pretty bullish on S&P. All right, we're gonna look at Bitcoin now. So we already got the weekly P hit from Sunday. So let's go ahead and look at the weekly. Weekly still looks terrible, and pretty much this bearish divergence right here is pretty much played out. We've came down to the bottom of the support, so it's pretty much played out to an extent. Daily's in a neutral bullish posture right now, so not quite bearish, but not quite bullish. Bullish on the 12-hour. 12 hours looking really good. Dang. 8 hours looking pretty darn good. 6 hours looking wonderful. 4 hours looking wonderful. Beautiful. Beautiful. All bullish. 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 1 hour is bullish. Yeah, we're looking pretty darn good on this. We just need to stay. We need to kind of break out this area right here, which is a pretty, you know, it's 59,000 is a tall task for us to get to, but it's a possibility. So if you look, we had the weekly open. Let me go to the 2 hour. We had the weekly open and we hit this pivot. This is how key, this is how clutch this weekly pivot is. So, you know, the weekly pivot starts on end of Sunday, right? So we had the Sunday open into Monday, the Monday open right there, right? And then we skyrocketed up to touch the weekly P. Not beautiful. And then we've, you know, rejected from this area. So you could have played a short off the weekly P. You know, bought down here, the order block, came up to the weekly P, tested it, and then shorted the weekly P area, and you would have done pretty well. You would have almost made pretty good profits that you did on the way up. So, but overall, I mean, this is looking really darn good. I don't really have anything that says like, oh, this is super bearish. Like it just, everything looks so beautiful. And I think there was, maybe it was 8 hour. 8 hour has a bearish divergence that hasn't quite played out yet. It's starting to. So, I mean, it just looks beautiful. Everything looks beautiful. Much better than it did over here in this range right here. So I wanted to go ahead and pull up high block and exo charts and kind of just look at those and see if there's anything we can find in there. But this is kind of becoming like neutral. I really don't like seeing this. I would love to see like 570 shorts or 670 shorts. To, you know, the longs is healthy, but the shorts needs to be more. For me, it makes it a bit more difficult. We're gonna have to have more interest coming into the market to really get us popping and going, which has been kind of nothing lately. I mean, here we are under 60,000. It just seems a little dead, right? In regards to EXO, we actually do have long interest starting to come into the market, and open interest is starting to pick up. So, you know, price is rising, open interest is rising, longs are starting to come in, shorts are kind of, they're building up very little. So this is a bit more healthier of a move up for us than we've had in the past. Let's see there. I wanted to see what yesterday brought us. We kind of just moved up. Yeah, we moved up based on shorts closing out, which again, anytime you see markets moving up because shorts are closing out, it's pretty much a bearish signal on its own, especially if longs haven't opened up into the position. So normally it's a good counter trade, and you can take a position and you know, it swing it down to the lows again, like, you know, it did this time here. But I don't really see, we're kind of fighting with previous day value area high right now. I don't really see anything that's super bearish for me to like want to pull my longs. So everything looks really healthy as long as this keeps picking up and the shorts kind of just stays right there. I mean, the shorts can increase more. If everybody wants to short the bottom of the range, that's fine. Go for it. More power for us, right? We can get the high block up higher. So I did want to go in here and just show you kind of when I was walking through with the guys. I was like, I think is what I said. Yeah, so I went through and was like, hey, I'm in. Yeah, I was going to say it looks good. So I started with a small one, and then I actually added to that, and that's how I'm to 1 million now on my trade setup right here. So, you know, I just kind of tested the waters. It did really well, and then I just started to add some more. And then, of course, Juxtapost was looking beautiful. There was green everywhere. It was a no-brainer for us to take a long position, so I did. And even on that video that I posted, I was like, yo, this looks really good for a long. Like, it just looks very bullish. It looks very, very good. I still stand behind that. I think it still looks pretty bullish. I don't have reason... My only concern is the fact that we're chopping around in this area very, very slowly. It can mean two things. Shorters are exhausted and there's no shorting interest involved right now, and we're just kind of waiting for longs to come in the market, or, you know, we're pretty much setting up for longs to pull and us go lower. So it's a very sticky area, but I'm still looking that we'll go higher. I don't see reason why we can't. Everything's looking good for us to go higher. So here I am long, waiting for us to go higher. So, and the last thing I did want to go over, there's a couple more things. I'm going to go over the Bitcoin to S&P charts together, but I did want to take a moment and just kind of tell you a little bit about like my ritual I do. Every Sunday I kind of take, 5 to 15 minutes, and I just find a moment where I can just kind of meditate and kind of, what went well that week, what made me angry, what made me happy, what annoyed me, what person made my week better, what person made my week worse, what personal goals have I progressed towards, what I did to maintain a healthier lifestyle, both physically and mentally, what I could have done better, what I could have completed but didn't, what new things I learned, what challenges I faced and how I overcame them, what acts of kindness I performed, what I'm grateful for, what I did to relax and recharge, what habits I need to change, what inspired me, what steps I took towards my long-term goals, what I need to prioritize for upcoming week, what relationship I nurtured, and then what did I do to stay true to myself. So I always go through this list. I don't really write anything down. It's just like a self-reflection. I have a piece of paper with kind of these all written down, and I just go through and self-reflect on myself. I'm not one to really, I hate writing, and I have really bad handwriting. I'm a programmer by heart. So when it comes to writing, I struggle. I'm not a great writer, so I rather type things, but within that 5 to 15 minute window, I'm not by a computer. I'm just kind of sitting there in my thoughts and just, reflecting on what the week brought me. And I always feel like this is something that's just it's so powerful, something so little, but so powerful. So I hope that, you give it a try yourself, and then just comment in the comments what, if this helped you better for your week. I always do this at the end of Sunday nights. Normally after Bitcoin, markets closed, I'll take a couple minutes out of my day and just kind of reflect on the week, reflect on what's going to be for the next week, and just kind of set my priorities, right? With trading, it's all about having a clear mind, a clear heart, a clear conscience, and trading the charts, right? Use your mental health to your benefit. Trading is a lot of that. It's a lot of mental capacity. You got to be calm, collected, and cool when you're trading, right? Anyways, I thought that was something really important to share, and I'm really happy that I shared that with y'all. So, all right, we're gonna spin up another little brief section and see how the S&P is related to Bitcoin, and see when Bitcoin's going to get some movement to get out of this lagging state and catch up with S&P. So stay tuned. So I went ahead and posted up S&P's price movement to Bitcoin's price movement, and I really I noticed this right here. It kind of brought out a little bit of like what we're kind of doing right now. As you see, like Bitcoin outpaced S&P, came down here, chopped around. S&P kind of had to take off. Now you got to remember, S&P percentage wise is much less than Bitcoin, so this chart isn't 100% correct. Like it's not going to be tit for tat right 100% correct. But if you do see, we kind of have this little consolidation right here, and then S&P takes off a little bit, and then Bitcoin catches up, and now we're on a weekly. So this is over, a couple weeks that this happens. So I think we're kind of forming this same thing right here, per se, like this right here. Granted, I just posted all the drawings again on here, but I feel like it kind of reminds me of this. Now, I'm not one to do fractals. I don't believe in fractals very often, but when there's signs that you see something kind of like this, as we're seeing, this could be a possibility of something that plays out. So food for thought, but I mean, we could have the same play out right here. You see S&P is just taking off like crazy. So, there's always an indication that this doesn't do anything. Like Bitcoin just keeps dropping further and further down. But at the end of the day, we did swing fail pattern the low here of the range again, and we're coming back up. We're working back up into it again. So that's still on the table. We're still on the table of a swing fail pattern. All right, I did want to look at Tesla. We're looking pretty beautiful still on the weekly, but we are starting to top out. So I would like to see us get up into this area right here, maybe just tad bit right there before we start looking for a pullback on that. But weekly still looks good. Daily starting to top out though. So we're getting pretty close to topping out on Tesla. So if you are taking a long position on this from when I called it last, I would look to possibly take profits. Maybe wait until structure breaks down a little bit. And then, slowly take profits off of it. You know, the market's always here. There'll always be another big trade to take, you know, down the road. But I mean, this is starting to get pretty heavy and pretty bearish now. I think we're pretty much running out of steam on Tesla for the most part, looks like. So just be cautious of this. If you did take a trade in here, I would start looking to take some profits off of that. You can check out one of my last videos that I speak highly of Tesla for. It was pretty much since May I was talking about it being bullish. You can go back to my previous videos and see that. So I did want to look at Pepe. Pepe has had a bit of price movement. Now that's beautiful right there. Pretty much exactly copied Bitcoin. Weekly looks trash though. Man, weekly looks so bad. It looks just like Bitcoin. Let's see, day starting to turn up, but still bearish. 12 hours looking really good. Let's see, 8 hours looking good. 6 hours looking good. Man, these lower time frames are looking beautiful. Yeah, lower time frames are looking pretty beautiful. Yep, all bullish on the lower time frames. That daily is starting to turn up, but slowly. I'm a little concerned about the daily, but everything below the daily is looking pretty bullish. So I am a bit bullish on this right now on Pepe. So just food for thought. I think it's a great trade setup. I would wait until, let's see, we kind of hit the bottom of this range right here. I would see how we react here and possibly get into a position once we pull back from here. Or if we start getting some candle closures above weekly P, then that's also a great indication to take a position as well. I do need to fix this. It's not showing the full decimal place. So something to do in my next update. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope there was a lot of information to it, and it was quick and it was precise and to the point. So it's been wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Till next time.
Silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old since 1916. In your head, we're still fighting. With their tanks and their bombs, and their bombs, and their guns. In your head, they are dying.
Everybody hands up, hands up.
it's not so bad.
Everybody hands up!